What we're going to do.
All right, what are we going to do? What's the layout here?
The letters.
I think it's
letters.
No.
Letters.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's my song. Letters. We get letters. We get sacks and sacks of letters. Letters.
Gentlemen, it's time now to open up the old CBS mailbag. Here we go. Letters. We get letters. We get sacks and sacks of letters.
David Letterman. And before that, he stole it off Prairie Como, but that's all right.
Letters. We get letters. We get sacks and sacks of letters.
And I'm stealing it off from them.
You stole my moment. Okay.
Yes, I stole your moment.
Anyway.
Did I steal your joy, though?
No, you cannot steal my joy.
Oh, well, that's good anyway, isn't it?
Yes, so we're going to talk about the letters that we got. Letters.
We get letters. We get sacks.
Don't.
Sacks of letters.
Okay.
This is going to be big. You wait, because I'm going to put a video clip in right now. And it's going to, I just sold everything. Everybody loves it now. It's a thing now.
Okay. Anyways.
I'm in a good mood.
I can tell. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good when you're in a good mood.
Yeah, it's rare, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not really. I'm the happiest guy you know.
No. Especially not in the morning. I'm used to starting and videoing in the morning and you're grouchy.
Until I get my breakfast.
Yes.
That's
well, and a little bit after until about midday and...
Boy, you ought to see me at midnight, though. That's
Yeah.
when I come alive.
Yeah, it's true. We're both night owls.
It is.
We've
It's
talked
sad.
about that
Yeah,
before.
we have.
Yeah.
And nothing's changed since the last time we talked about it.
That's right. My
If
whole
anything,
life.
Yeah.
My whole life I've been a night owl.
Me too. I blame David Letterman for it, honestly. Because about the age... I'm sorry.
No, I was listening.
I know what you look like. Where are you going on this? I was about the age I used to sneak up and watch him all the time, and he's on from like 11:30 to 12:30. So
I always joked with my mom that...
later, 12:31.
I always joked with my mom that I had no choice but to be a night owl because she was a night owl. But she told me that, you know, from the time that I was a baby that I kicked at night. So I've always been a night owl.
Well, you've got me beat then. I can't say that.
But my mom would stay up when she was like 3 and 4 years old and watch scary movies by herself and walk out to an outhouse. She's an outhouse by herself at like 4 years old. And so she's the reason I'm a night owl. But you know.
Well, I'm scaredy cat because my parents would watch scary movies around me when I was little. Mm-hmm. I've told this. I don't know if I told it on camera, and I probably shouldn't. I'll probably regret this. I don't want to think about it. Because they watch Jaws. You know, Jaws come out.
That is not a scary movie.
That's a terrifying movie.
That is not a scary movie.
I won't go ocean for the rest of my life. There's nothing in the world. I can't swim anyway, but if I could, I would not get in the ocean.
Oh my gosh.
No.
I saw a shark the last time I was at the ocean.
That's good to know.
I really did. They called us out of the water and me and my friends stood and we could see it. I mean, it was probably like knee height, thigh height. I mean, it wasn't that deep.
Well, my story about Jaws.
But anyways, Jaws, yeah. No, my mom took me to watch The Exorcist when I was 12.
How did you react to it though?
I was scared out of my mind, but The Exorcist and Jaws is no comparison.
Jaws was so scary. This is my humiliating story. Mm-hmm. That I wouldn't take a bath without my mom in there. No, it gets worse. In my bath.
How old were you?
Well, the movie came out so I was probably 6 or 7 years old.
I feel like I'm learning a lot about you.
Well, it's even worse. It even got in my head so bad that I had a hard time sitting on the toilet.
They were afraid Jaws was in that water.
No, I might have cut this out.
No, you gotta leave this. You gotta leave this.
My mom can confirm this is true too. I was terrified.
That's hilarious.
But that movie left us. That and Salem's Lot, which now is laughable. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie, but the old 70s Salem's Lot.
Yeah, I don't think it's scary either.
It terrorized me when I was a kid, and now I watched it 3 or 4 years ago. So, man, it's a joke. This is like.
There's no scary movies that bother me.
Really? What's wrong with you?
My best friend from high school. Can you tell you that? I remember we went and watched a movie one time and she was like in my lap and I was laughing the whole time.
Really?
Yeah, so she's always like, anytime she sees something about a scary movie, she's like, that's your thing, that ain't my thing. But yeah, there's no scary movies that scared me except The Exorcist. The Exorcist still scares me. And a lot of people don't want to watch anything like that, period.
I mean, either because it's them demons and stuff. That's,
yeah.
Ghosts, I'm good with.
Yeah.
I'm fine with ghosts, spirits, all that stuff. But
that
demons,
stuff does creep me out, but some of them are so cheesy that it's like, that's just dumb. But
yeah. What's it? So The Exorcist is the scariest movie you've
oh
watched?
my gosh, you haven't seen it.
No,
you couldn't handle it.
No, I couldn't handle it. There's no way. I can have a hard time with enough. What's that one, Damien? You know, the one with...
Yeah, The Omen. See,
Omen,
that was the one that we went and watched in high school. They redid it.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's nothing. I laughed.
Really?
Yeah, I laughed.
Yeah. Not enough.
Yeah, it was nothing to me.
What's that one? Did we watch this together or we talk about it or something? One with that baby and the...
Rosemary's Baby?
Yeah, Rosemary's Baby.
Yeah, you caught the tail end of it
That's
when I
what
was
it was.
watching it at my house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did that scare you?
When I was a kid, it did, yeah. Anything with babies.
I thought you hadn't seen it before. Anything with babies.
Anything with babies that are scary, spooky babies, you know? It's like... spooky babies, demons, vampire sharks.
Speaking of spooky, one of the letters we were going to show is from Spooky Appalachia. Our friends with Spooky Appalachia.
I'm scared of that sticker.
We can get back to scary movies, but I want to know, does Spooky Appalachia like scary movies? Y'all let us know in the
That
comments
would be good.
too.
Yeah, they sent us some stickers. I
Yes.
very much appreciate it, and that's hilarious. That is perfect timing. Like.
I know, it was perfect timing.
And
to
it
put
finally
that
reeled
out
us
there.
back to letters.
Yeah.
We talked about letters 10 minutes ago, and we got completely off topic, as usual.
So, getting back to that for just a minute.
Yeah.
What's your favorite scary movie, or do you just not do them at all?
I love Jaws. That's my favorite movie. That Quentin
But does it still
No,
scare you?
not as-
But you
I-
still
I-
don't want to get in the ocean?
No, I would never get in the ocean. Well, I take that back, though. I went to Barbados. I can't swim.
Yeah.
But they had a sunken ship that you could see.
Yeah.
And these guys, they were drunk as dogs. And the guy probably weighed $140, and he said, "Hey, man, I'll take you down there." And it just tempted me
way.
so bad that I jumped in there. To see that, and they had these sea turtles, too. That was like...
I wouldn't have done that, but I have
know.
a fear of going places with people that's drunk, especially ocean when I can't swim.
These guys were drunk as dogs, and I don't even know if he worked for them. He just,
See, Jaws is nothing to me. Jaws is nothing. I mean, we don't even live near the ocean. We're in the Appalachian Mountains.
But what was so good about movies back then, you can't scare me now because they just go with gruesome. You know,
A lot of
blood and
times,
stuff.
not always.
I love the psychological aspect, the music
Yeah.
and stuff. That Jaws music.
Yeah.
And, and that anticipation when you think something's coming, and sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah. I'm like that too. Like, I've never been huge on slasher films. Like, I love the Scream movies, but I'm more of like a haunting. My favorite scary movies are probably the Conjuring movies. I love those.
I watched one of those.
Yeah.
I think I watched it with you, yeah.
Yeah.
Then I like Jason Voorhees. I mean, I enjoy
See,
him.
I'm not a big slasher.
I'm not either.
I
They've gotten
love
worse.
Halloween.
They've gotten worse and worse for that.
The first Halloween, the original Halloween, all the others are just
Yeah, that's the same with me because those are probably...
Nightmare on Elm Street.
I never watched one, believe it or not. No.
What?
No.
I've seen every single one of them.
Well,
that's an actually good series. There was like a couple that
I thought it was trying to be funny too hard. And I knew the guy that, I forgot his name, Robert something, that plays...
England?
England, yeah.
Yeah, that was Johnny Depp's first movie. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, did y'all know that?
I did not even know he was in it.
Yeah, Johnny Depp, yeah.
Robert England was in a TV series called V. It was about aliens and stuff back when I was a kid, so I could never take him seriously. I just cannot take him seriously. He's just a joke to me.
Yeah.
So he couldn't scare me, and there's no way.
I could see that. Yeah, he's kind of like Ernest or something.
Yeah,
Like Ernest gets fingernails.
You gotta smash it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah. But no, I love Nightmare on Elm Street. That's a good series. All those are pretty good.
Yeah, shoot you.
There hasn't been a very good scary movie that's recent other than the Conjuring movies. I love those, but actually Netflix puts out some good ones. There was this one on Netflix called Hush, and it's about like this deaf woman that somebody started coming around her house, like trying to get in, and you don't think about stuff like that, like not having one of your senses.
Yeah.
But then like your other senses are heightened, and I thought like The Strangers. I'm sure you've never seen any of those.
No, never even heard of them. No. I watched, my memory's terrible. It's just Diet Coke, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a Diet Coke. What's the one that's based on Ed Gein, the real serial killer that...
Texas Chainsaw
Texas
Massacre?
Chainsaw Massacre.
Or Psycho?
No, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Both were actually based
I didn't know that.
on Ed Gein.
I didn't know that about Psycho.
Yeah.
But that Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original one from the 70s.
Oh my gosh,
terrifying.
that was always my favorite scary movie.
It
But I
was-
do love the Conjuring movies.
I love Psycho. That is.
The original Psycho is really good. But I feel like, again, it's not like scary through the whole thing or anything.
No,
But it's entertaining.
That's what I like. I think I like a suspenseful scary movie like
Yeah.
that. That's what, and I love any Alfred
we
Hitchcock.
love, yeah, I was gonna say Hitchcock, but we both love Twilight Zone.
Oh, I love Twilight Zone. I've watched every
it's that
episode
kind of thing.
3 or 4 or 5
I love
times.
those. Yeah.
I know, randomly, like a title of one of them will come, like "I'm the Night, Color Me Black." You know, like
Yeah.
whatever comes to me all the time.
Wasn't The Birds Hitchcock though?
Yes.
I'm not a fan of that.
I didn't-
That one's like laughable to me.
Me
I mean,
too.
it's like it's laughable, but it is like kind of like freaky. I don't know. It's not spooky
No, it's
to
not
me,
spooky.
but it's freaky.
I guess me too. I never enjoyed that one, and a lot of the old movies are just corny. I mean, they
Yeah.
didn't have any old
Well, I think a
Dracula
lot of-
movies.
Yeah, I think a lot of the old ones are better in some ways, like you said, like the music,
Camera
and-
angles.
Yeah.
They had to do stuff.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, though, like the main actresses, what was her name? Marilyn something, I think.
You're asking a man who couldn't even
But
name the movie. I feel sad.
Her eyes and like her expressions were just like so, like you feel her terror. It was, those are good.
And I hope I'm not ruining anything, but when they open that freezer and that,
Oh my gosh,
that
I
one's-
know. Now that one's gory, but it is good.
Yeah, that one's. It's everything you'd want in a horror movie. It's terrifying and
Yeah,
you know,
so,
and the fact it's based on a true story.
well, not
Ish.
really. He didn't use chainsaw, but you know how he like would wear, okay, this is gonna get gory. You know how he'd like wear the skin? So that was like the same with Psycho, as how they based that on him.
Yeah, that voice
get
of the
what I
mo-
mean?
yeah, the voice of the mother was just. I just
Yeah.
love that. That.
I know.
I don't know what it is about that movie. It's almost pleasant to me. It's just, it isn't.
Psycho?
Yeah, it's not scary. I don't remember any part of it that where I was scared.
Yeah.
Really, I just thought it was funny. Like, you know, you're taking me to the fruit salad. What do you think I am, fruity? And then like at the end where he's got that not going to harm that fly and all that stuff.
I know,
It's like,
you've made all kinds of jokes, good jokes about that stuff.
no,
But
it comes to me all the time. You know, any reference. It's like anytime I've been in a situation where I act like I'm not, you know. I'm not going to harm that fly, and they'll see and they'll say.
We totally did not plan this.
No, we had a whole different topic. I don't know how we got
Yeah,
from
I don't know how we got on
this.
scary
Anyway,
movies.
It's probably time to get back to my theme song. Letters. We get
Well, I was gonna say I would love to hear everybody else's favorite scary movies because I am a scary movie buff, and I would love to watch any that I maybe haven't seen.
And advise
I've
me
seen a
ones not to
lot, but and what?
advise me for ones not to watch.
Yeah,
I don't know. I've watched more than you'd think, you know. But one of mine's the corny, like, you know, Vincent Price stuff.
yeah,
I mean, he's kind of corny. I like him, but
yeah,
he wasn't scary.
yeah.
Who else? Well, a lot of the old 50s, 60s, 70s, none of that stuff holds up very well. The Blob.
Yeah.
All those things are just, you know, just so.
I could talk about scary movies for a long
And
time.
apparently we are. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Well, we'll move on. Okay,
Yes.
do your song.
letters. We get letters. We get sacks and sacks of letters. Letters. I was
All right, so I love this one. It makes me feel all springy,
Yeah,
doesn't it? You?
it does, absolutely.
That one's so cute, and the blues and the yellows, and this is from Jean Patrick.
Yes.
And I don't know how people feel about their letters being read, so we won't get into that.
I know. I'd rather have permission to you because I don't want to embarrass, or I don't know what the word is. Not
Yeah.
embarrass somebody, but just put them on the spot. You
Yeah,
know,
exactly.
unless it's
But
private.
thank you, Jean, so much. We loved reading this. Yes, it means so much to us. All right.
And she sent a couple of letters. I think she had some connection to Richland, Cedar Bluff area. So,
Yeah, she wrote in here.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm giving away some, but I'm not taking everything in there.
And he does drink a lot of Diet Coke, so
I remember
his
yours.
memory. Anyways, Daniel. Oh my gosh, I love this one too. Look at the little puppy dogs.
I know.
But this message, oh my gosh, it made me cry.
It was.
A little bit.
Yeah, it was.
Just saying.
It was a tough one. Yeah, so far as it was great. And
Really meant so much to us.
Oh, well, Daniel goes back to the very beginning of the channel. I mean, he was probably day one Patreon, and just supported us good, bad, and ugly. And so to get to know something we did meant something to you means the world to us. Believe me.
Absolutely.
And it was just when I read that, as soon as I got it, checked the mail. It's like midnight, and I screenshot it and sent her because I knew it hit you the same as it did me. So.
Absolutely, yes. I really did. I cried.
Yeah.
I mean, it meant so much to me. And he was so thoughtful. He knew we were trying to eat healthy.
Yes.
So on the road, we're going to be using that probably when we go out tomorrow.
Yes. It won't last. It won't last the rest of the week, I'm sure.
Oh no. And then we got our special cardinal friend.
We can't even say your name.
Can't say your name, but you mean the world to us too. You just brighten our day.
I've never seen a cardinal since she's came into our life that I don't think of her.
I know, and my mama loved cardinals too, so it always makes me think of two very special women.
Yeah.
So, gosh, thank you guys so much. And we've had others. This is just a few that we've got in the last week or so.
I can't tell you how much it means to open that mailbox and have
I
a letter.
know.
I mean, it means the absolute world to us.
We treasure it,
Yeah, it's like I've never thrown one of these away. I've got stacks of letters.
And there's some days it's like, hard to keep going when, views are down or anything else, but you guys keep us going. And just our regular commenters too, the people watching our personal channel, I mean, all of you guys mean so much to us, and makes me want to cry now.
I know, to think that you can just count on people watching. I mean, and kind of I hate to say that, kind of expect certain people, it's like you look forward to it.
Yeah.
It's like, I can't wait to see what so-and-so says about this.
It makes us feel appreciated for what we're doing and trying to keep history alive and raise awareness about Appalachia that's outside of stereotypes. And so we appreciate you guys too so much, so much.
I think it would shock them probably to know how much we've mentioned of somebody's comments or certain people that do comment or whatever, like when we're driving and stuff. It comes up all the time.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
So I just feel like I've said this before, but like extended family.
Yes.
It just feels like, and that's one reason I love this so much. It's just,
You're building those connections and hearing y'all's stories and just, being there with us. We do. We talk about you guys in the car as we go and stuff, and hate to call anybody out or leave anybody out or anything like that.
But there's so many.
But we really do feel like you guys are with us, because there's so many of you guys that we can count on to be there with us to watch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's true, and it's just as long as y'all keep watching, we'll keep pumping them out, because we look forward to it. When we're not doing a video, we're depressed.
That's what we look forward to.
Yeah.
But anyways, we will see you on down.
Well, and I'm going to go back to another old viewer that requested. I used to do this and I forgot about it.
Yeah.
But I was going to do when my videos got ended. There was an old guy named Dandy Don Meredith.
Yeah.
And he always went, "Turn out the lights, the party's over. They say that all good things must end." Somebody requested that I sing today.
Yes.
So I worked that in.
Yes.
I didn't let you down, Cardinal.
And I'll put up with it since you asked.
That's right. We will. See you next time then.
On down the road.
Yes.